Hello everyone, my name is Richie, and today we're going to be overlooking the market and how it closed on Friday, last day of January, and to see how the market's going to look like heading into February. The first thing I want to take a look at would be the ES, which I don't know why I'm on the YM. Um, Anyways, what I want to be looking at here is on the daily time frame. As you can see, we did have a bearish candle into the close. And again, it's kind of like an inside bar, so we're still in this range between 60.50 all the way to 61.22. And as you can see, we rejected that level pretty hard today. One thing I do want to take a look at would be on the smaller time frames, especially around this blue zone right here. As you can see before, we've actually bounced off of that area as support. And if we look at the lower time frames today, what you're gonna notice is that around the opening time is where we had this double bottom, you could say, around here by the open. I did manage to catch a couple points on the ES on this, but not as much as I'd like, as I did have to do other stuff on a Friday. Um, but yeah, as you can see, from 61.20 we did go to 61.47, and I don't have any other levels above this, where all-time highs are at, since it's not guaranteed we can go to all-time highs, and it's not guaranteed we could go down either. We just play the market accordingly and trade what the market gives us. As for the other zones that I have here on my chart, these are just some other basic support lines that if we do lose 60.50, 60.40, we could go all the way down to 59.97, and break that, we could go to 5,900 on the ES, and that's just about it. Moving on over to the Nasdaq, as you can see, I really don't have that many levels here. I don't trade the Nasdaq as often, and it does not correlate to the ES sometimes. But as you can see, on the lower time frames as well, which would be like around here, I'm pretty sure 9:30. Yeah, like right around here is where we opened at, and I really don't have any levels that supported that bounce earlier, although it did on the ES. But as far as the Nasdaq goes, I honestly see us going back down to 21.369, just to test support again before we make that move higher. And if we lose 21.369, 21.339, then we could go even lower. And moving on to crypto, this is honestly one of my heavier holdings that I have right now. The only reason I do own a lot of Litecoin right now is the fact that if you look at the larger time frames, as you can see, we bounced off of this huge support zone between 22 to 54, um, and then we did manage to break this 112 to 102 support. That was long-term resistance. As you can see here, this is pretty much the zone where if we hit the zone, we rallied. We had those huge crypto rallies. The first one leading us to 367, second to 413, third one to 283, and it did have one smaller one which I did manage to catch, as I bought in from like 83, I think, I'm pretty sure, and sold it like at 130. And now I'm back in again, and I have held through these drawbacks, which weren't pretty at all, but that happens in crypto. But as you can see, one of my first price targets, breaking, as you can see, 146.82 here would be 183.78. And again, it's not all guaranteed. This is not financial advice, but that's one of my price targets I have for this year. And if we do end up breaking 183.78, then I could see us going all the way up to 233.40, 244.51, even to all-time highs. It all just depends how the market reacts to news this year. So just keep an eye on that. And moving on to Ethereum, as you can see here, um, I do have this long-term support here that we have not yet hit once. It almost hit it like a couple weeks ago. Well, not a couple weeks ago, probably like 2, 3 weeks ago. We did end up going to 29.15 on Ethereum. And one of my longer support zones, as I said, is right here at 22,732. And honestly, if we lose this support at 3,300, 3,240, then we can go all the way back down there, and that's where I see us getting a big rally up. As when it starts dropping down here, I feel like there will be lots of fear, and then that's when um, the aggressive dip buyers are gonna step in and rally the price back up. Again, it's not guaranteed. It could as well go up from here, straight up here, and just ignore that support level down there. Because as you can see down here, that's what happened. Almost almost barely touched it. You could say it's at 2,800 too, but we're still quite a few numbers away from that level. So yeah, I mean, um, trade accordingly, and manage your positions, and have a great day. See you guys.